Yo, yo, yo. This your boy Shaman Shoot. Just here bringing you guys another video. I'm getting downloads right now, so I gotta speak on it. I'm just noticing, like, don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted is what I'm trying to tell you. Don't get it twisted. This ain't a bad thing. This is just me speaking the truth. This is just me speaking the truth. So I think that we got two groups of individuals, okay? Two groups of primordial beings. Two groups of individuals. You got one that accesses a high amount of brain power to tap into certain type of technologies, right? But then you got the other ones that access powers from having their the melanin mutated. When you get that shit mutated, it becomes its own thing, and that's where your powers come in. Sometimes before all this was like this, but your shit, you only had to do a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Go to the priesthoods and get your shit turned on, and then you got your powers on. I'm talking about the powers consist of the shit you see on TV, the shit you see in cartoons. We have some primordial beings was like that, but I believe it seems like some people were jealous. Some people were jealous because not everybody could access those powers because they didn't want to put in the work. So I think there was like a war against those people. Some people, you know, they work together with them. You can't beat them, join them. But what I'm getting is, it was like a little war. The motherfuckers with the powers versus the motherfuckers with the technology. It was a clash of heads. You know what I'm saying? Because there are some people out here that don't need ancient technology to do certain things. They can do it with the power of the power within their being. Like, they don't need to do all that extra shit. You know what I'm saying? Because there are technologies out here that can make your life better, but primordial beings, different type of primordial beings, but they have power. They can teleport. They can spit fire out their eyes. You know what I'm saying? They can send somebody through portals. They can fly. They can do all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? They got powers. But then you got some of these beings that have access to technology. They can create technology. They got that brain power. You know, but they always looked at those ones that can push the fire at their hand. Some of them was jealous, so they wage war against those people. They wage wars against those people. So don't get it twisted like we ain't got power out here. No, some niggas do got power, but then some niggas probably gonna get access to that technology. They gonna be the Batman. You see how Batman was? That's just a representation of us having ancient technology. Then you get Martian Manhunter. That's what happens when you tap into your shit. You can become a Martian Manhunter. There ain't no coincidence that you get some superheroes that don't have power. That just utilizing ancient technology. Then you got these other individuals that got their power turned on. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be split. Hopefully we ain't gotta go to war. We can just all work together. But it is gonna be a split. The mutants, them real primordial beings that got that shit activated that has been doing the work. Because if you've been doing the work, that ain't easy. Your neuromelanin gets mutated to a point it becomes something totally new to where you become your beast form, your primal form, and then your powers come in much easier, much better. Way much better when it's mutated. I mean, basically, when you get that bitch, when you get your neuromelanin autonomous, is basically what that means. Once you get that bitch going, you become a monster. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about. And there's things that I did. I can't speak of too much what it is because they be watching, but just know, a comic book, out of a comic book, bro. The shit I've done is out of a comic book. So don't get it fooled like niggas got powers. Confirmation when my man's pulling up. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to y'all niggas. But yeah, we got powers out here. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. Don't let these niggas tell you that the power ain't like that. Like, you can't let other people speak for you. Because there's so many different beings among us, and you're probably one of those primordial beings tapped in to them primal worlds. Way more deeper than these other motherfuckers. Because some people, you know, they got brain power, and they could probably access technology due to some fucking alien species or some shit. Or being able to have the brain capacity to make something, right? But then you got these other niggas that they have a certain type of perception and they got that melanin activated to where they don't need to they don't need to use that shit. They could use it, but they can make everything done with the powers within their being because they know that self. See, a lot of beings don't get to know themselves fully and see what the fuck their power is. Even the ones back in the day that had the potential. But you know how much work you have to do? Do you know how much fucking work you have to do to get that shit turned on? There's a lot of work. It's a process. So a lot of people don't want to go through the process. A lot of people don't want to go to the fire. So that's why it's like that. That's why it's like a split in half. You gonna see some niggas. You gonna see Batmans out here. You ain't gonna see Martian Manhunter. I just think Martian Manhunter a little more badass than Superman. I think Superman will get his ass demolished in a second versus Martian Manhunter. So that's why I say Martian Manhunter. You gonna get niggas like the Flash. Oh, the Flash is, yeah, he got power. You gonna have niggas like that. Don't get it twisted like this shit. This shit is above your reach. No, this is right within our realm. You just gotta do the work. You just gotta do the work. But I just had to drop that for the people, yo. Like, we have, like, you gotta think, our consciousness even far back then. Like, before the pyramids was around. But let's go before the pyramids. But we have greater power than that. We had greater power than that. We were more ancient than that. We didn't have to have pyramids. The realm was more higher than that to where we can utilize our power. We can express it much better. We're much bigger. You feel me? Certain beings. So it's like, don't get it fooled. The more you go forward, it's like, in a sense, the less advanced you get just due to the deterioration of that, cultivating that spiritual side, cultivating your neuromelody to get it autonomous in events. The more civilization that was connected to that, the more advanced we get. But the more they just try to use intellect and just use brains and just use the works of other beings that granted them access to this, the more we deteriorate from that aspect of getting our neuromelon activated. We become more Batman. Now we gotta use gadgets more. But back in the day, we didn't need to use gadgets. We used a little bit, but we mainly had the powers within our being. So just don't get it fooled out here, man. We got powers, you know what I'm saying? You just gotta, turn your shit on, get it activated. This, that, and the third. But you'll be alright. But that's your boy Shaman Truth from out. If you guys want to send a cash donation, you know where to send it at. Money sign. This is Cash App, by the way. Money sign. All lowercases. E.G. Fisker 1. EJJIFISKER1. If you want to support me another way, just check my music out on all platforms. E.G. Fisker. Same one how you spelled it. It's your boy. I'm out. Peace.